Hello everybody. Um, I have another video, another tea to review for you. Um, I have also been, as it happens, I was in London, so I went to Mei Leaf. I visited the shop because I was like, I had some time to kill and why not, never been there. So I went there and it is quite an impressive shop. I really liked inside. And I got some tea. I got this Tenryou Tsuyu Hikari matcha, masterful 30-day shaded single cultivar matcha. So that's one. I also got Asahina Yakura, I believe. And these are the two teas that I got. It was 30 quid each. So they are not on the cheap side. But these are not the ones that I'm reviewing today. I put them on the side. Just as a ornament or something. What I am going to review is Bliss Beholder. This is a raw pu'er tea, spring 2023. It doesn't say anything on the back. And then it's 15 gram sample really. And it should have rich minerality and dancing aromatics of oud, lily, Alfonso mango. What is Alfonso mango? Maybe it's a thing, maybe it's a variety, but yeah, okay. And tinned pineapple. Does it? I hope it doesn't taste or smell metallic. Coconut and sweet apple. Let's see how many I can pick up. So yeah, I've been at Mei Leaf. It was really interesting because when I got off from the underground, you could draw a clear difference between London, the glamorous side, the city centre, and as you enter into zone 2, and then you have all the residential buildings. It's just like somebody just drew a line there. It was quite interesting to see. And I might as well just take out the whole pouch. And then yeah, I went into this shop and it was really nice inside. I was really not shocked, but I was quite surprised by the contrast of the outside and the inside of obviously of London, because of the obvious residential area, so you don't have all of those fancy shops like Rolex and everything around. And then you have Mei Leaf, and then inside it was just really fancy. It was very nice and it was very tasteful. And there were two people doing something. There was this massive cupboard. I didn't call it. It was this massive cupboard, which then with lots of drawers, really tiny drawers. And then in front of that there was an elderly couple sitting there on chairs doing something, not sure what. And then they were covered by a glass. I don't know, not caravan, a glass panel. That's the word. From the ceiling to the bottom, really. I'm not sure what they were doing there. I didn't ask. Obviously it was the first time I was there. And I wanted to get some taster packages, but I didn't see any of them on display and I didn't really ask. Maybe next time. Anyway, let's get to the tea. So that's me storytelling. Let's open this up. Bliss Beholder. I don't know anything about this tea. It doesn't say, you know, which. Well, it says spring 2023, Men Zuhan Gushu Sheng, and that's all I know about the tea. I did not look it up. What I tend to do really when I order online, I just order a bunch of tasters or samples. Ooh. There are smells that I haven't smelled since Young Gushu 20 something, 2018. Yeah, that's the one. I didn't realize that I miss raw puer. And you know what? Today it's quite a really nice day, and then somehow the tea matches the mood that I'm in today. I really like it. Let's just put this away and put this here. Now let's take. Okay, this is a big chunk. Oh my god, this is a big chunk. So it has these green and dark colored leaves, also with some silver leaves. I don't even know, you know, if it's the first 2 or 3 leaves that have been picked, but they look quite big. Maybe I just keep this chunk together and then just put some out here because they are a little bit broken already. And then, okay, so that's that, and then I might add some of this chunk to it. I'm just being really careful, I don't want to break it. Because obviously they make these tasters by breaking up cakes. So by having this large piece and then have a feel to it, it's quite loose. It's not as compact as a ripened puer tea. But I'm kind of trying to divide it into 2 because this bag is empty now. So I just want to make sure that I have 2 equal portions, one for now and one for next time. Something like that. So that's how it looks like. I'm twisting it around because I'm not sure, I have a camera here and I'm not sure if how it's going to be recording until I actually look. Anyway, so how do you brew this, or infuse it rather? So you need 95 degrees water, check. Amount 5 grams per ml. Well, this one is going to be 7.5 because this one was a 15 gram thing, so yay, check. First infusion, 25 seconds. That's a bit unusual. Some of them can be lower than that. And I noticed that this on this Yakuro as well, that Western brewing, all it says NA. We will go through that. And then first infusion, 120 seconds. What happened, Mei Leaf, with the 10 seconds infusion guidelines? Maybe on other teas, but I'm just quite surprised that, you know, I have teas now that's like insanely long brewing in Gong Fu. In Western brewing it's just nuts. But hey, you are not here for Western brewing. So first infusion 25 seconds, and then you add the usual 5 seconds and 12 infusions. So that would mean by the 12th infusion, that would be 60, 85 seconds. You would infuse it for 85 seconds for the last infusion. This tea might be potent. Right, so that's that. And then obviously I thought about what I'm supposed to taste, but hey, I forgot my little tea pads, but it is what it is. Let's do this, guys. Water in. Because I haven't used this pot for a long time. It will be quite interesting. Mind you, I'm seasoning this for many years. And let's just pull the water away. Hang on, let me just get one of the tea pads. Got it. Ta-da! Right, okay. So let's pour this away. Just a little bit. Not much because I want to keep that warm. Right. When did I put water in this? Oh no, there was just Interesting. Okay. There was a little bubble there and it was a little film there that covered the whole top and it looked like it's full of water. Teapot is playing with me. Right, let's put you in. All of these, there you go. Big leaves. Big chunk leaves. Then shake them about a bit. Is it still hot? Yeah, it is fairly warm. I can hold it, but just barely. Okay. Yeah, so it is very, although I haven't put any water on it, it's very, very refreshing. This is really nice. Oh, I think I missed rope wear so much. I didn't even realize. You know you have that normal rope wear like foresty, vegetation smell whatsoever. But this one, it is like fresh air. I don't know if I can already get some fruits or whatever, but it's really nice. Let's rinse it. Water should be still okay. There you go, teapot. Hey, this is a very old teapot. I got it when I started to experiment with tea. When I first started out to see what is this about. That was in 2019. Yeah, wow, okay. This is going to be a 7-year-old teapot soon. Still going strong. In the same time, the one that I got from Mei Leaf a year later, guess what? It's peeling its skin off, so it's not changing color anymore. Interesting. This one was like a couple of quid on Amazon, that one was 14 on Mei Leaf. No criticism, you know, after many years, you know, things start to fade. It's just an observation. Yeah, I can get the vegetation. I can get some sort of fruity and very light fruity and maybe floral, some sort of floral notes. It's really interesting. But that's about it at the moment. Yay! Right, let's do first infusion, 25 seconds it says. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe I need to shut that curtain. For the exposure. Otherwise there will be a bright line on my chest and that's it. This is why I normally do this in the early mornings, because the sun is coming from that direction. And in the meantime I forgot to count, but I'm guessing it's 25 seconds. Let's give it a go. So I guess I don't have to explain the color. And I did not filter any of it, as you could see. The leaves, they are becoming obviously green as they get the moisture in. Well, a lot of water, it's not just moisture, it's quite plentiful of water in it. I don't know why, but these kind of teas, when I smell them, they always remind me some sort of woody foresty area in India. Guess what? Never been in India, so I have no idea where is this coming from. because of this, and it's like late summertime as well. So not the early summer, late summertime. That's kind of smell with the fresh breeze coming in, and then through the forest, and then I can smell the vegetation. But that's about it. Nothing else on the smell. Color, it's this kind of yellowish golden color. There are some floating particles, but not big particles. But that's only because I didn't filter it. I got this metallic filter from Mei Leaf long time ago, but no matter how well I clean, even with the baking soda and citric acid, it's just because there's two layers of metal mesh, but between the two layers the bits just get stuck there, so you just can't take it out no matter how you brush it whatsoever, and then pretty much it just stops. Maybe it's me, I don't know, but it doesn't really work for me. So at one point I thought, you know what, stop the filtering. And then I have the larger cup that I got as a gong dai bei. It's quite big, so I can put easily 3 infusions in, so it's that big. It has a filter which is nice, and that works. Actually I got that from Sainsbury's for like 10 quid, something like that. And it holds the tea warm as well, keeps it warm, so it's really nice at winter time. You may have seen it in my early videos, probably you have, because I had nothing else, none of these fancy stuff. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not using that for videos, obviously, because how am I showing off the color? You can't see the color. This is why I got the glass gong dai bei and the glass teacup. Anyway, let's just talk about tea. Okay, didn't feel much. First infusion, obviously I never expect too much of the first infusion. I wouldn't call it a thick tea. Maybe medium, probably second infusion will be better. Might actually have to put the kettle on to warm up the water. I don't have these fancy kettles with temperature thermometer on side, because they are like 140 quid or something silly. But a normal kettle is just like 10 quid. But anyway, I'm digressing. So yeah, thickness would be medium. There's some minerality to it, but it's not harsh at all. It's soft, it's light, it's pleasant in the mouth. Let's make some more. I think I am able to pick up a hint of mango. I think. I would like to think. But if I wouldn't have read the guidance, probably I wouldn't have known what I am tasting. Yeah, a little bit of mango. Yeah, it's getting, as it cools down, so I can hold it in my mouth, so it's not like burning hot. You can't hold like 95 degrees water in your mouth without getting blisters everywhere. As it cools down, the mango comes out more. So I would say obviously you infuse it with the 95 degree water, but let it cool down a little bit. And now the minerality comes in as it cooled further. I can feel a little bit of tiny little bit of drying effect in my mouth. This is just the first infusion, guys. What is going to happen in the 12th infusion? I like the color of it, and the fact that although there's some floating particles, but they are very tiny, very tiny, and they are pretty much colorless. So they are just, if I look at it from this angle, you can't see anything. You literally can't see anything. Let me just put it there for the other camera. There you go. That's what you can see. And then it's this thick. So it's not thick, but it's medium thick. Let's put this one back. Mind you, I think this clay pot is helping with it a lot with the taste. So if you want to replicate the experience, you would need to have the same pot. Sorry guys. All I'm just saying, if you are using different pot or porcelain pot, the taste and the experience might be different, even though you buy the same, even if you buy the same tea, exactly the same cake. Let's say somebody else gets a piece from the other side of this very cake and might get a little bit different taste, because at that side of the cake there are a little bit different leaves, a little bit more of the sweeter leaves. I don't know, I'm just saying something. All I'm saying is it's don't expect exact 100% same experience, but I think what I'm trying to say, I think this teapot helps a lot. Obviously I'm using this for I don't even know how many years now, and I use it for raw pour and then ripen pour as well. That's the only thing I'm using it for. So it's seasoned. You can see it on the side as well. It's more brown than purple. You can see that the lid is purple, but this one is more like brown because of all the tea. So what I'm saying is that probably it helps with the taste to round it down, to make it a little bit more, I don't know, full-bodied, if you like. So now it cooled down, and vegetation comes through. Like a lot of vegetation, and in the finish, on my tongue, the minerality comes in, a little bit of drying effect. Which is great. Yeah, the finish is drying a little bit, even my lips. Okay, let me warm up the water again and then do second and third infusion. I'm back now, some fresh water, straight from the tap into the kettle, boiling hot. La la! Let's see what happens now. So it should be 30 seconds, let's measure it, because last time I did not. And then I'm probably losing 5 seconds setting this timer up. Maybe a little bit more, I set it to 20 seconds, how about that? Then it will be kind of 30. Okay, I set it to 20. You can see. And once it's buzzing, well, my fire is going off. And it is buzzing, so time's up. I have a little fire going on there to keep me warm. Let's see, 30-35 seconds. There's lots of helicopters around today for some reason. Mind you, some people say that probably they are looking for someone. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, and I'm not really worried about that. I just wanted to kill some time. while I'm pouring the tea. Got stuck on it. Oh well. Ow, it's hot. So you can see the leaves. I like to blow some air in because otherwise it would burn my nose. Yeah, I can't smell anything different apart from getting some sweetness. So it is the same. Let's see, second infusion, 30-35 seconds, 7.5 grams, possibly guessed measurements, guesstimation. The guesstimated tea. Let's see. Oh, there's less particles in it now. This is completely clear. And let's just put it here so you can see it. So obviously it has bubbles, but it's completely clear. Look at that. And I think it's thicker, obviously, because it's the second infusion. So the leaves opened up a bit more, so releasing more goodness into the water. I'm guessing, sorry, I'm digressing again, because there's lots of emphasis on the water, what sort of water should you use, this water, that water, filter it through charcoal and then God knows what. But I think if you would use ionized water, which I don't recommend, the reason why I don't recommend it because ionized water is a solvent, so it washes out minerals from you, so you shouldn't drink ionized water at all for that reason, because literally it washes everything out from you, and then it can cause problems. But what I'm thinking, with the same principle, because it's a solvent, you use hot ionized water for tea. I think even the first infusion will feel like probably like 3 or 4 at the same time. Imagine it with matcha. You will be jumping out of your pants. And I went too quick with the first sip. And all I end up with is the finish, which is a bit of mineral dryness. It thickened up as expected. Minerality comes through straight away, and it's prominent in my mouthfeel. So unless in the first infusion it was just flirting with me, just like can you take me? Can you take me? And now it's just halfway through as you swallow the tea, just bam, right there, minerality, right there in your face. I'm trying to look for the mango, and what am I looking for? Aromatics of oud. I will be honest with you, I have absolutely no idea what it is. Probably I would need to Google it. Sorry, I was wrong. It says dancing aromatics of oud. There you go. You can see it yourself as well. I might have to put it a little bit lower because I manually focused onto the teapot. There. Yeah, I'm looking for that's the one I'm looking for. Alfonso mango, tinned pineapple, coconut and sweet apple. Right, that's what I'm looking for. So I kind of found the mango earlier. Let's try to find the rest together. I don't think I will find coconut. That's a tinned pineapple. If I really want to be nitpicking, I might be able to find the tin, but not the pineapple. But that's not the only thing that you taste. Because of the minerality there is vegetation inside, and then as it turns into this mineral, this dryness in your mouth from that thick liquor, it's really nice because it's kind of balanced. It's a smooth transition, but it hits you, but it's a smooth transition. No wonder this was expensive even for a sample. Mind you, any kind of raw pour, if you want a cake, yeah. If you want something nice, nowadays the prices are quite expensive. Same with everything. Yeah. We are still at the second infusion, guys. Obviously I'm not going to record all 12 infusions. We will be here all day. Yeah, the minerality comes out. Nothing really different as it cools down, but it is thickening up. So I will do my usual. I will drink more of it, and then after, I don't know, 5-6 infusions, I will carry on with another recording to see how it has changed over the period of time, and then I will draw my final conclusion. Be right back. So I had 5 infusions, so I'm now having the 6th, and I think this will be it for now, because this is a lot of tea. Oh, I forgot to move it a bit. Oh. Yeah, the problem with this teapot is, it's not a problem with this teapot, but so the leaves, as you pour the tea, the leaves pile up at the start of the spout, and then blocks the flow of water. So when you pour it out, it just drips. And then normally when the leaves cool down, I can just move them about and get them out of the way.